what I'll do is a typical pre-flight, I guess. Open up here, and this is what a 1946 Luscombe looks like. I just, when I park it, I tie the elevators up, lock the elevators up so they're not flapping around, using the seat belts. And there's your controls. There's the baggage compartment. Spacious, as you can see. I carry a lightweight ladder for refueling. Okay, we'll open that up. Okay, I'll show you how I'll show the baggage compartment and the seats. They come out quite easily. That's all it is. You just pick them up, just drop them down there. You don't have to take the seats out to get in the baggage compartment, but it allows you to. It's just a bench and folds forward, and we usually carry a 20-litre fuel container back in here, oil, box full of bits and pieces, rags, fuel filters. It's basically just a canvas lining wrapped around a steel tube. There's lots of STCs to extend the baggage compartment. Little inspection panels, so you can look down inside. Okay, that's all they are. And properly, you shouldn't find anything down in there. I mentioned earlier you can put a Cessna seats in. They just put 2 rails from Cessna 150 seats and whip out the bench. This is, you're wondering what this strange little contraption is. This is the fuel vent, but it's also got a ram air intake. And the idea is the fuel tank is not a whole lot higher than the engine, only about a foot or so. And particularly when you've got low on fuel, the pressure differential between the two, its gravity feed, isn't so great. So they came up with this idea of using low pressure ram air just to slightly pressurise the fuel, make sure it keeps flowing. Ah, that's it. Stopped itself. Put the heat in the bumper. Light cuts there on the tip. Still good, still good. So good. You got a slight crease there, and the rest is all good. Oh, the door. Yeah, you're right. The door's obviously that's the Venturi. On the cowl, you know, 64 years of spanners letting go and being dropped. Got a slight pattern on both sides, if you like. And then here, okay, going along. I haven't cleaned the bugs off the leading edge yet, but this one hasn't got any creases, I don't think. Oh, you got a slight one there on that panel, removable panel. and this one which Dolby Air Show organises caused, and they've offered to have that repaired, although I wouldn't bother because we could bother if we wanted to. Of course you have to de-rivet the whole wingtip out here just to get in behind that, and it doesn't affect performance anyway. Okay, I'll just show you where I've treated corrosion before. There's a slight bit of bubbling paint on that, nothing structural. Again, easily dressed out. It's not very evident, but I've bead blasted these and primed them and repainted that. Okay, that's spot corrosion. You can probably see slight discoloration where I've applied, where the new paint's been applied. Okay, closing the door. It's very simple. That's it. I'll just show you this too. On the pilot side, you've got you can open in flight. Very handy feature for taking photos in particular. Okay, you've got your static vent here, and I'll just show you back here. Okay, this tells you that it's something very special. It's a Luscombe Model 8A, serial number 3315, I think it is. Built 8th of February, or is that the 2nd of August? Probably 1946. Not bad, eh? 64, 65 years old, I think, isn't it? There's another Luscombe plate. Okay. Made in Dallas, Texas, US. Okay, we'll do a pre-flight. We'll turn on the fuel first. Okay, down here. It's off at the moment. That's on. Periodic inspections, just undo the screw to check the fuel, just like most other planes. Just I always make sure that does spring back and lock. Okay, just have a look. I've never seen any impurities or water, but of course you've got to check, and that's all there is to that. That's your engine oil breather. Okay, we're going to do a walk-around inspection, pre-flight inspection. So we'll start here. Not a lot to look at on the Luscombe. It's got no systems, or a few mechanical systems. Checking pressure, obviously. Brakes, there's not a lot to look for actually. You can press the pedal and see the cable activate. These stays are solid as. There's not much you can really check there. I check for oil leaks on the hydraulic cylinder in here. What I do look for, obviously your strut's attached to the fuselage. At this point you've got one great big screw there. I'm looking for corrosion, and I'm looking to make sure that it hasn't the nut hasn't started to back off. Okay, it pays to make sure that your venturi hasn't got any cobwebs in, and in fact I can see a little spider's made a little home down in there. If you have a look down in there. And I'd just like to check that the plug leads are secure. They haven't loosened. I think once I found one that backed off, but the plugs are in firmly. A little bit hard up down in here. There's not a whole lot of room down in here. And generally you're just looking to make sure nothing's worked its way loose. That the things like engine mount bolts are all tight and lock wide. If I can't physically show you, then I'll put my finger on it. Lock wires on your tacho cable. Down below here I can see the all the lock wiring on the carby's good, that your baffles are all tight, nothing loose. Okay, and so we'll just close her up again. And you just want to be careful that these hoof fasteners do grab properly. Just lightly turn and you hear it go click like that. Press in, one. Once again, lightly turn, click in, and give them a bit of a nudge.